Oh gosh, it's so cold in this house. I'm wearing a robe. I look so lazy. I I am lazy. Hello everyone. Welcome to the video. The boys aren't here, so please have mercy on my soul. I am creating a Spider-Man fan art thingy for Spider-Man Far From Home, which comes out on July 4th. I wish we got a sponsor for it, and I wish Tom Holland was here. Sadly, he couldn't make it. I DM'd him on Instagram. He wasn't into it, but it's fine. We're just gonna go ahead and start off with the basic design. I'm starting with the head. I had a little bit of trouble with the jaw. Spider-Man doesn't really have a strong jaw, I guess, in design. He's sort of got just like more of a circular head, so I wanted to get that more emphasized. And the eyes were really important, of course, because they're like iconic. Get it? Iconic. Alright, you don't have to clap. I wanted to go for sort of a dynamic pose, so I've got that leg sort of reaching more forward than the other one. I wanted to make sure I got his hand in as well, doing like the classic Spider-Man spray, web shot, I don't know. I'm starting to fill him in. So since it's the stealth suit, it's all black. Thought this would be a pretty good challenge because using a palette like that is sort of hard to emphasize and get right. So I went with more of like a blue-gray because it just sort of looked nicer, and it was a good selection that I thought I had. As I'm going through like finding the right stuff, it just takes forever. Gosh, I wish I was actually good at drawing. That would be great. I mean, I'm pretty proud of this. I'm no artist. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong at all. I'm no artist, but I do like being creative and doing creative things. And this is a way to sort of flex that creative muscle that I like to think I have at least. Or to try and flex it, even though it may not work. And this is onto the background. The background was probably the most challenging part, if I'm being real. The actual Spider-Man model did not take very long, but the background, I wanted to get the shapes right, similar to the reference image, which I should put that up right now. That's the reference image. And I wanted to make it look sort of like a video game. So I did the, like, classic, I guess it's classic. It's like whenever you enter a stage and there's like an opening there, that's what that little place is behind Spider-Man. I had a lot of trouble with this. I got my dimensions off a little bit, and then I decided to sort of take advantage of that and build sort of like a I don't even know how to describe that. It's like a ledge, sort of. But then going on, I tried to make everything look right, even though it was very hard to get the dimensions perfect, and all of the things perfect, and the shading was super hard, and it was super boring. But I knew that it would probably look okay in the end once I got it finished, and I wanted to make sure that the lighting was correct. I'm fiddling with the colors a lot because sometimes the palettes didn't work out. I don't even know how to describe that. It's like tan. It's like beach sand tan. I bet that's a crayon. And I wanted to make sure that it looked uniform, but it also looked practical. Like if you've got the sun in front of you, you want everything else behind it to be slightly darker because it's farther away. So from that standpoint, I was trying to like fiddle with the colors and make sure that it looked nice enough, but it also didn't take away from the drawing too much. It's just getting the background to look nice, because there were so many things that just didn't look clean when I wanted them to look clean so bad. And then I start with the titles. I'm trying to find a good font, and I finally do find it, and oh boy, it's go time. I realize that I have a very unique opportunity to create a background that looks sort of like a cover for a video game, but more specifically a cover for a comic. So there I am mirroring the webs, trying to make it look nice, sort of cleaning the webs as I go. Going through, adding some of that. I was going to stop here, and then I realized Far From Home is important, and I should label it that, so it's sort of like a comic book from that time, I guess, is how I would say it. I wanted to put Marvel Comics. didn't work out, so I just decided to put Marvel in there, and that worked out, thankfully. Alright, so then we've got our final shot, and that's what it looks like in the end. So I was very happy with this. If you liked this video, please subscribe, or give it a thumbs up, share it, see if Jake Gyllenhaal or Zendaya or Tom Holland will see it. I'm not sure about that actor that plays Ned. I don't know if he'll see it. Hopefully he will. Hopefully someone sees this. If you're watching this, thank you if you got this far. But goodbye. And next video we will have something a little bit different, I'm sure.